Skeeter Hansen, founder and CEO of Twister Hub LLC, revolutionizes digital marketing by integrating AI with email strategies and brand development. Since 2019, his company has led in targeted email campaigns, sending nearly 1 billion emails and achieving exceptional engagement rates. Skeeter also enhances his expertise with AI consulting, further elevating Twister Hub's industry standing and expanding its services. Let's all welcome to our virtual stage, Skeeter Hansen. Yay! Yay,
All
Skeeter!
righty.
I'm excited.
Well, thank you so much, Alicia, for that
welcome.
great introduction. I am
You're
so
welcome.
excited to be here today, and just move this out of the way a little bit. I'm so excited to be here for this incredible learning experience. That was a great introduction, and I just want to add a few things to that, Alicia, because a lot of people are probably wondering, how did this happen? How all this come about? So let me just back up a little bit. When I was 49 years old is when I started my internet marketing business, because prior to that, I grew up here in South Dakota, grew up on the farming industry, and then I went into construction. So I did construction for 20 years and then decided that, you know what, there's so much talk about this internet marketing world. I want to get involved. So I was 29 when I started that, and I created a website and I created a Facebook page that corresponded with the website. And then so I would take the content from the Facebook page or the website and post it to the Facebook page and drive traffic back to my website. And I did this for several months and slowly started building my page. And then I realized that I needed more traffic to my page. And so I went out and I found a whole bunch of other Facebook pages that were similar to mine, but they didn't have a website. And so I did a joint venture with them and they all started sending traffic to my website. And from the time I started this, I was doing about 20,000 hits a day to my website. 6 months later, I was doing 1 million hits a day to my website. And in the process of that, I started collecting emails. And by myself, I was collecting a few hundred to a few thousand a week. After I did these joint ventures with all these other Facebook pages, I was collecting several thousand emails a day. And then that just, one thing leads to another. And I was doing all these surveys and collecting emails. And then other people started approaching me. Laura Ingram from Fox News, her social media team reached out to me and said, Skeeter, we want you to do our email data collection. So, and I did that for about 6 months and collected 250,000 emails for her in 6 months. And then I joined a mastermind group and met Kevin Harrington, one of the original members from Shark Tank. And him and I did a joint venture together. And then I had a 19-year-old kid that reached out to me and he had a product that would correspond with my crowd. And he wanted to test it on my page and my emails and stuff. So we started doing that, and that thing took off like wildfire. And so brought this kid on board, and he was 19-year-old going to college. 2 years later, he had dropped out of college and had made over $1 million working with me. And I ended up selling my business to him and another guy. And so, and that was in 2018. I had a non-compete clause for a year. And then 2019, my beautiful wife and I started another business called Twister Hub, and we just strictly do email marketing now. And so it's been an exciting journey, and that's just kind of the nutshell of everything. So it's been quite the journey. But just know, I was 49 when I started all this. I had, in the process of raising 7 kids. And after I started my internet marketing business, I ended up having 5 eye surgeries from an eye injury. And I'm also a cancer survivor. So never give up. Just be persistent and just keep plugging along. So with that all said, let's dive into my presentation here. Today, we will talk about AI chatbots and email marketing, learning to craft automation chatbots that offer personalized 24/7 customer support. We'll also explore innovative lead capture strategies using ManyChat, the integration of AI in email marketing for more effective campaigns. So before we dive in, let's get a little bit of understanding of what AI chatbots are. Imagine you have a super smart robot friend who gets you. That's what AI chatbots are all about. These digital pals use natural learning language processing to understand and chat with you. Thanks to machine learning, they learn from every conversation, getting even better at helping you out, whether you're asking for the weather or just need advice on where to eat. Today, we're only going to be talking about an automated bot. So what are some of the benefits that we use chatbots for? Go ahead and type that in the chat. Give me some ideas of what you think the benefits of using a chatbot are. So I like to explain it like, let's say you have a storefront business, the customer walks in and you welcome them, right? You ask them, hey, welcome to my store. Is there anything I can help you with? Are you looking for anything in particular? Well, this is a chatbot being at, your service 24/7. And this is just the beginning. So some of the benefits of the chatbot are 24/7 availability, personalization at scale, efficient customer service. They're very cost effective. They're seamless integration, just to name a few. So designing effective chatbots. So in the process of designing a chatbot, you want it to feel like you're chatting with a friend. Your bot should be the life of the party. Here are just a few tips. You want to have a clear goal in what your objective is. It should just feel natural. Feel like you're talking to yourself or a best friend. So that have a natural dialogue, be intuitive, make sure it's straightforward, direct, interactive, and you can incorporate a lot of visuals with these. People love visuals. So in the process of capturing leads, we want to figure out what are we talking about so then we can offer cool stuff. So a couple ideas would be incentives, like an ebook or something that you have that you want to give these people in exchange for something. You can use it for doing quizzes. You can use it for personalized content. And so to give an example, my beautiful wife created this cheat sheet. And so in our Instagram at Twister Hub AI, we have this cheat sheet so we can offer people a free Chat GPT cheat sheet in exchange for something. And in our case, we do it for email marketing. So we have a cheat sheet and we can throw it out on our Instagram reel. They offer up their email and you can use this for other things. And I'll show you that in the demonstration as well. But for this example, I want to capture their email and then they get the cheat sheet. And so once they get the cheat sheet or I get their email, I give them the cheat sheet or an ebook. And then now that I have their email, that's where the fun begins. So now I can get them into my funnel and I can retarget them and I can create segments and I can micro target people based on age, male or female, income, and the list goes on based on their demographics and so forth. So there are many different types of bots and bot building companies. Today, we're only going to focus on an easy automated bot from ManyChat. I like this one because because of its capabilities. It's easy to use. They have several templates. They have a free trial for you to get started. And they are one of the first ones on the market, and they've done a great job of keeping up with technology and integrating with other platforms. So how do you capture leads? In the chat, just let me know how you capture leads. Are you capturing leads? Maybe you're not even doing it and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm leaving a lot of money on the table. So if you're capturing leads, just let me know, how do you do that? So what I want to do today is give you a little demonstration on ManyChat. So can you see my ManyChat page? Just say yes in the comment section. All right, so here we go. So you can sign up for this. It's a free account. If you want to get more advanced and do a lot more bells and whistles, it doesn't cost a whole lot, but there's a paid version as well. But in the free account, so I'm on the home page here, and you can see all the stuff on the left-hand sidebar here. And then I'm going to go down to settings. I'm going to show you some exciting stuff in here. So if I go down into the settings section in integrations, you can see all the things that ManyChat integrates with. You can connect it with your Google Sheets. You can connect it with, different email campaigns. I use MailChimp is one of them. And so all this stuff just integrates right with MailChimp. If I go all the way to the bottom, if you look down here, it says visit App Store. I can click on this App Store and now you can see all the different tools that ManyChat integrates with. Look at that. That's just amazing. They've done a great job of staying ahead of where things are going. So let's go back to the presentation. I'm going to give you a little bit of an example of here what I'm talking about. I'm going to click on automation. And now I want to click on new automation. up here. And so once you click on new automation, you're going to see all these templates. So they have a lot of templates for you to get started with. So you don't have to try to design things from scratch. You can just click on one, if you want to convert your Instagram comment into sales, you want to build an email list in Instagram direct message. You can also use it for surveys and quizzes, if you want to figure out how old they are, what their income level is, male or female. And so it's just pretty much endless what you can do here. So for today's purpose, I'm going to just click on this one right here. We're going to share, let's just go to the Ask AI to create an automation. So they have an AI built right into their platform. So that's pretty exciting. It makes it really easy. So here it is. Hello, I'm your virtual assistant here to suggest Instagram automation based on your needs. We'll chat a bit and I'll recommend a customized automation based on what you share. Sound good? It's just like your best friend talking to you. It's like somebody who's like chatting with you right there on the spot. First of all, let's dive in a bit to learn more about your business. To create the perfect automation, I need to learn a little bit more about your business. Can you describe your business in a few sentences? So this is where you would just type in a little bit of information about your business. For today, we're just going to go marketing, emails, and AI marketing. Something pretty basic and simple, just to give you an idea of how this works. So I'm going to just click on go. Excellent. Now let's dive into the purpose of your automation. What would you like the follower to do during the chat? So there's a lot of different things that you can do. Do you want their email? Do you want them to click on a link, book an appointment? If you had a hair salon, maybe you want to have a calendar set up in there and they can book an appointment. So today we're just going to collect their email because I love emails. It says, awesome. What's the juicy offer or content that you're going to provide in the exchange for their email? A free course, a giveaway, and perhaps exclusive content. So here we're just going to type in giveaway. See how easy this is? It takes all the thinking out of it. You don't have to do the thing. The thinking's been done. So now we're going to click on the go button here. Perfect, almost there. Now let's understand how you want this automation to be triggered. In other words, when should this automation be sent to your followers? So when a follower comments on a post, when a follower replies on a story, when a follower sends me a direct message with a specific keyword. And so for today, we're just going to when somebody clicks on that, just give it a second to pull the information up. There it is. AI generated automation is here. Here's an automation for you. You can zoom in and out to see. So I'm just going to zoom in. See how you can zoom in and out on this. So hopefully maybe that's big enough. You can all see that. We love your thoughts. I'm just going to click on like. And then in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, I'm going to say, yes, I want to use this automation. And then we can tweak it, change a few things here and there. So let me just zoom in a little bit. So they have two different modes here. They have the basic mode. Let me show you this one. Here's the basic mode, and you can customize and change anything in the basic mode or the flow builder. So I like the flow builder, and you can see the different steps it takes you through, and you can tweak and change all of these. And so I'm just click right inside this box. And if you don't like what this says up here, you can actually just go in and tweak it a little bit. They have an Ask AI built right into their platform. So let me just click on this once and show you this. Improve the text. Say, well, okay, so make it more marketing. Okay. And then improve. And then I'm like, okay, yep, I like that. So we're going to click apply, and then we can go to the next step. So once they get this message, oh, the other thing I wanted to show you right here, we want to customize this stuff as much as we can. So it actually looks like a human. So I'm going to put their first name in there. So when somebody replies on the message, they get this little welcome thing from me. They're going to get this message that has their name in it. Can you see that? Now it's going to have their first name in it. So once they click on that, yes, let's get started. And then they'll come over to the next message. Great. One effective way to collect emails is through a giveaway. It's a win-win situation. Would you like to learn more about our giveaway? If they click yes, that just takes them to the next step. So you can see the process. It's pretty simple, straightforward. You can tweak and design this any way you want. Just play around with it. I wish I had more time. I could show you a few more, but it's a great tool. There's a lot of great things you can do in here. You can add text, images, a card, audio, video. So just a lot of amazing thing. It's an amazing platform. I love it. I'm just getting started with it myself for my Twister Hub website because now we're integrating into the AI world. And so that's what my wife and I are pretty excited about. And so let me go back to the presentation now and go down to here. Email list. So at least I asked everybody, are you collecting emails? Do we know that we need an email? Absolutely. Emails have made me a lot of money. And so I love emails. So direct communication channel, it's very cost effective. You have control over your audience, personalization and segmentation, and you want to protect yourself. You know, technology is changing so fast. I was at a seminar a couple of years ago, and it said that technology doubles every 3 years. So platforms are changing, technology is changing. And the one thing that has really not changed since the internet started was an email. We've had email since the internet started, and let's think about it. No matter what platform you're on, no matter what app you're trying to use, you always have to put in your email. So it only makes sense that we want to capture people's emails. And so the other thing I just want to touch on that's important is email regulation. Permission is mandatory. We don't want to use misleading headlines. You know, people love to buy, but they hate to be sold. So don't try to trick people in to, giving up their email and stuff, because we only want to market to people that actually want to buy, what we have to offer. Clear identification. And so sometimes you might be spamming to people and don't even realize it. And so just understand what the policies are, the procedures, the spam regulations, and things like that, just so you don't get in trouble. You don't want to make people mad. We want to build positive relationships with people. And so we have a unique gift for you. You can scan our QR code to subscribe to our newsletter. And that's the whole purpose of the free ChatGPT cheat sheet, is by giving up your email or giving us your email and subscribe to our newsletter. We're going to give you our free ChatGPT cheat sheet. Now, if you go to the page, you're going to see coming soon, because we don't actually have a new AI newsletter yet, but it's coming. So you can also follow us on Instagram at Twister Hub AI and drop cheat in the comment on any of the posts to check out how ManyChat works. We've actually set this up similar to that example I was showing you, but it's already set up and working. So you can actually check that out by doing that. So as we close out this amazing summit today, how many people think Alicia and Lorette are amazing? Type one word in the chat about how you would describe these two girls. Just one girl. And I know it's tough to just think of one girl or one word, but just come up with one word, throw it in the chat. How would you describe these two amazing, incredible, wonder enthusiastic girls with one word? And I would just like to thank everyone, especially the little sisters and their team, for creating such a valuable learning opportunity.
Thank you, Skeeter. Thank you. Thank you. Stay on for just a minute, because we have a few extra minutes and there are some questions for you. If you have a question for Skeeter, type it into the chat. We'll just take a couple of questions, but thank you for that. That was an amazing presentation and everybody's excited. So for someone who is just starting off with email list building, what tip would you give them? Maybe a platform to start on, or what's some of the easiest ways to get started with email list building?
Email list, just getting started. Well, you have to have, are you using Facebook, Messenger, Instagram? So depending on what platform you're on, get an email account set up, and they're relatively inexpensive. So get that all set up, and then it starts slow. When I first started collecting emails, it starts slow. So just, learn as you go, and now I like to say, earn as you grow.
Earn as you grow.
So that's the fun part. Just get in there, get an account set up, start using some of this stuff I showed you about capturing a few emails, and then uh,
I love it.
get other people to share your stuff as well.
Get other
You know.
people to share stuff. I love it. And speak at events like these so you can grow your list with free
Mhm.
offers, just like how Skeeter's showing you one here. So Anna Maria had one question for you, Anna Marie, and that was, you are building that bot, and where are you going to deploy that bot? She wasn't sure where and how it's going to be deployed, the one that you just walked through and showed everybody how to do.
Oh, absolutely. You can deploy that on Instagram, Facebook Messenger. Once you get into ManyChat, that gives you a whole list of where do you want to share this to. And so there's all these different platforms that you can share it to.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. All right, give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. I hope he has inspired you that you can do it, and that you do need to be building your email list and integrating these great tools like ManyChat. I loved his demonstration of ManyChat. It's something that we're using, where if you go on our Instagram or Facebook, we tell you to comment. So comment prompt if you want our prompt cheat sheet, and then ManyChat takes over, and they can get added to our email list by us sending them the link where they can get the free prompt. So we're using social media to build our email list that way. But thank you, Skeeter, once again. Everybody say thank you. Thank you. Thank you.